Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Palm Reading 101, the love line. Now, these are just like a few basic things about the love line that I want to put y'all on to, okay? Alright, this first line up here is known as the heart line, aka the love line. This is going to be the one I'm going to briefly go over today. This line right here is called the head line. This is called your lifeline. And this is the fate line, right? Okay. Alright, when dealing with this love line, whenever the line goes to the index finger or the middle finger, or it goes up in between, that usually means that the person is usually easygoing when it comes to love, aka a sucker for love. It can be that. Alright, and if this line goes halfway and it stops halfway and it don't go up at all to either the index in between the middle or the middle finger, that usually indicates a person that's very selfish when it comes to love. They're very selfish when it comes to love. That's what it's supposed to represent. And if you see a person with blemishes all on this line, they have blemishes on the line like dots, that's an indicator that this person has been through a lot when it comes down to love, and they're not too good when it comes to love. And I've actually been with a woman before I knew what that really meant, and she had dots all on her line. Just dots, like 8 dots on the line altogether, and she ended up being no good. You know, if I would have knew then what I know now, I would have been like, hey, let's just make this a sex thing. No relationships, no commitment, none of that. Because that's what that indicates, blemishes. And if a person has a real like curvy line, it sometimes indicates that the person like is a player in a sense. They've had like a lot of relationship experiences, or a lot of experiences with the opposite sex. Okay. And the left hand, your left hand when it comes to lines overall in general is your fate hand. The lines on the left hand will be more prominent and dominant than the lines on the right hand, because the right hand is what you're currently going through now. I just want to briefly explain that though about the love line. Just some basics on that line right there. And if it has any any holes in between them, like it got like a hole in between them, that usually indicates that the person really ain't that good when it comes to love, y'all.